Hello there guys, welcome back to my channel Travel Wonderful. Hello my wonderful people, how are you? It's time for a new video, it's time for a new adventure, and in this opportunity I want to show you what it's like, the night markets, the street food over here in Taipei, the capital city of Taiwan, which has over 300 night markets all over Taiwan, and in Taipei we got over 30. So we started in this one which is called Manga, and it's a very local night market. So usually tourists don't come to this one, mainly just the locals. As I can show you, you can see only locals around. And in our first stop, we're gonna be trying Oyster Omelet, which is made by the owner. And yeah, I'm actually in a tour, and I'll be showing you the food that we eat over here. So remember to subscribe to the channel if you like this video, and remember to leave a comment below. Enjoy the video, travel wonderful. So this is the first stop that we come at. It's called Oyster Omelet Special, and yeah, a lot of people comes here to try the oyster omelet. So this is the ones we have ordered, and you can see the owner make it for you. It's very savory. The guys say that it's one of the most popular dishes over here. So yeah, looking forward to try it. Really delicious. I really like it. Really good. This is peanut butter sauce. Really good. Like the mix of sweet and salty.
Something very interesting is like when you travel from north to the south, you will find the food getting sweeter and sweeter.
Oh, really?
Especially in Tainan, whether there's another city in the south of Taiwan, they really like sweet things. So if you try the same dish in Tainan, it will be much sweeter.
Much sweeter. Oh wow, so interesting.
So Taiwan is known as a country of sweet potato. So basically, two reasons. One is that we have a lot of sweet potatoes. And two is that we're, well, the island, the shape of the island looks like a sweet potato. So there are two kinds of sweet potatoes. We have the purple one and the yellow one. They taste, I think, exactly the same. So just pick the color you like.
Okay, I'll take the purple one.
And so you'll see some powder on it. It's plum powder.
Plum
so I
wow.
ordered from the sweet potato shop over there, and they have a lot of different flavors. But for example, they have seaweed, they have chocolate. But my personal favorite is plum powder because it's a little bit sweet.
It's really good. I really like it.
And the texture is very
totally different to something I have tried. Really different.
And why you taste this type of airy texture is because later on we come to see the shop. Well, if he's frying some sweet potato. So basically, when they deep fry the potato dough, they have to squeeze it constantly. So they will squeeze out the air and allow more air to get in. So you will have this fluffy, chewy, crispy texture. Actually, this alley we just walk through, this alley we used to call it Snake Alley. And the reason for that is that all the shops in this alley used to be snake restaurants.
No way.
Why we have a lot of snake restaurants in here? Okay, that's actually the reason for that. Because Huaxi here, very close, is actually one of the biggest red light district in Taiwan. So in the past, sex work were legal in Taiwan, but it was then illegal 1995, around 1995. So after 1995, the industry changed. So you'll see a lot of hair salons, massage places in this alley. The reason they have a lot of snake restaurants is because in Chinese medicine, we believe that consuming snake meat can bring you energy, can boost your energy. So when the customers they visit the red light district, after that they will come. But nowadays, well, this generation, the younger generation, don't really find into the idea of eating snake meat. So that's why there's only one restaurant left in this alley. Well, last year there were two, but now only one.
Now only one. What?
Take photos because these are the only restaurants that still have in this Huaxi district.
So these people still eat it? Like some people still eat it?
Most elderly.
Elderly people, right? Oh wow.
Yeah.
Super cool.
My friends do come sometimes to eat. He says it's really good, but I've never tried it personally.
Wow, so cool.
And then we
Braised
have the
pork rice, which is saying is the most popular dish in Taiwanese households. Looks so yummy. Braised
And the
cabbage,
tofu,
bamboo,
you can also share it.
tofu.
This is also tofu. This one, the braised pork rice, is the most iconic one. And this restaurant is actually Michelin recommended. Okay, so this is one of the most popular, famous braised pork rice in Taiwan. So why we have braised pork rice? Well, you'll find it very normally. People use fatty pork, the fatty part of the pork, to cook it. And the reason for that is that in the past, when people do not have a lot of financial resources, they would go to, if they want to consume meat, because meat is not that available in Taiwan in the past. Well, when they want to consume meat, they will go to the market and buy the fatty pork, because this is normally the cheaper option.
Cheaper option.
And then, because they want to get full, right? So they would then put soy sauce, a lot of soy sauce, spices, pepper, sugar, and then cook this fatty pork until it's like very salty and heavy, so they can eat and with a lot of rice. So they can have a lot of rice and they will have energy. So this nowadays, this is kind of like every Taiwanese household. We made it for our dinner sometime. And then we do use well, each of you can get, well, everyone got the egg. This is the braised egg, so we use the same soy sauce as well. Every restaurant has their own recipe, but basically soy sauce, sugar, some rice wine, and some spices, and then they will cook the egg for a long time, so it has the flavor in it. Here we have this two. This is braised cabbage. This is also like a Taiwanese comforting food. Every household can make it. Basically, we braise the cabbage with dry shrimp, some mushrooms. This is also like you will see it's every mom can cook it. And we also eat it during Lunar New Year as well. This is the bamboo shoot. It's also braised, so you can also try that. This, we have two types of tofu here. This one, well, I'll tear it into small parts so each of you can try a little bit. This one is just tofu and braised. This one, they fry the tofu first and then they braise it. So the texture is a little different. This one is a little chewy. This one is soft. So you can also have a try. If you want to have more food, let me know. Do let me know. If you like any particular one, of course I'll order more for you. But I don't want to waste the food. So okay.
Stay with the braise.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Really good. Wow. It's like melting in your mouth. So soft. I love it.
Like, when you travel abroad, you still have Chinese restaurants, but they don't have this.
But it's not the same, yeah.
They're different.
So this is proper traditional.
Yes. Wow. This is when I grow up, I don't know what to eat, I will order braised pork rice. Always. Yeah. It's like a daily meal.
So yeah, a wonderful fact is that we learned after that one in which we ate the brisket pork in the rice, that it's a traditional Taiwanese dish that everyone in Taiwan eats, especially during Lunar Year or even every day. And a wonderful fact is that people many years ago, they stopped eating beef because they were using buffaloes for farming. Obviously newer generations, they don't follow this, but still some generations do. So a wonderful fact is that the people, when they have a goal they want to achieve, they stop eating beef, let's say, for 6 months. So one of the girls I met, which is from Taiwan, she was having a very important exam at university, and she said, I'm not gonna eat beef for 6 months, please, I want to succeed. So she stopped for 6 months and she succeeds. She told me, well, elderly people believe this, because it used to be sort of important, the beef, for respect for them, because they were using during farming. Obviously they don't use anymore for farming, but still people do this kind of, promises in order to achieve things. So super interesting. So this is called Green Onion Pancake.
Green Onion Pancake.
So it's very traditional as well.
Sorry?
Very traditional?
Very traditional. We normally have it for breakfast.
Oh wow. So for the next stop we're trying the Green Onion Pancake. And our guide, she was saying that this is so traditional that the people eat it every day for breakfast. So I just try it. Yeah, really, good flavor. Try it. I really like it. Not my favorite of all the things we have tried so far, but it's really good. Actually, towards the end, I felt a little bit of sugary flavor. I mean, to be honest, in here they mix a lot of sweet flavor with the salty flavor. I like it, as I said before, not the best out of all the things I've tried, but it's good. I imagine eating this for breakfast, why not?
Stinky tofu is the most notorious food in Taiwan, right? We call it stinky tofu because it's stinky. It's stinky because it's actually just fermented tofu. So it's fermented tofu. In Taiwan, we have different types of stinky tofu. So we have different levels. Today, you're just going to try the entry level, okay? Which is the deep fried one. Normally, we pair it with soy sauce. And on the side, you'll have it always with Taiwanese kimchi. Okay, it's the pickled vegetables, pickled cabbage. It's a little bit sour and it pairs really good with the stinky tofu. This is the entry level. If you're an adventurer, you can go to the next level. Then we have the barbecue one, much stinkier. You also have the stink one. I think it's the most stinky one option you can have. You can have it hot as well. So have a try. For me, I think it's just tofu. Okay. So don't be afraid of the smell because it just tastes like tofu.
Try the entry level stinky tofu. Something very traditional as well. Good.
Really good.
Something different.
Something different.
It's really good, but it's so stinky. It's actually called stinky tofu because it is a stink. I can feel my breath, it's just smelling so bad. Taste is good, it's very strong flavor, but not my favorite either. And apparently this is just the entry level. She's saying that the other ones, they stink even more. Guys, and when we were trying the stinky tofu, it actually really stinks, and I didn't know what to say, what to do. You could see my impression saying like, well, it's good, but I was like, oh my god. I mean, you need to be strong with the smells. It smells so bad. But the taste was okay, but it was not my favorite. It was very strong flavor.
It originated from China, from Shanghai. But Taiwanese bring it to the next level. So we have a very famous restaurant called Taipei, and it has a lot of international branches. But I think the Taiwanese branches are the best one. Well, soup dumplings, we call it soup dumpling because when you stick the dumpling, it has soup inside. So it's very hot, so you do have to be careful. So the way you eat it is that you nibble a little whole, and you suck the soup out first, and then you eat the whole nibble. Normally we pair it with ginger and vinegar, so it also brings out the flavor of that. So inside the soup dumpling is pork meat. Why we have soup inside is basically they cook the broth, and then they freeze the broth, and then they put the rabbit in the dumpling. A little bit closer, so we have to wait for the. So that's why we created. That's how we created the soup dumpling. And we think that for the famous restaurant in Taiwan, well, if you got the chance to visit, they are very precise with the dumplings. So it says that you can see them make them there. So you can see how it's made. Also, each dumpling has 18 folds, so they call it golden 18 folds. So you can count there are 18 folds, and each one is very precise, 21 grams. Well, if you don't have a chance to visit in Taiwan because there's always a very long queue because you can't make reservation for that restaurant, this shop is also very nice. So my past travelers, they told me that this is as good as it can. Okay?
So for next stop, we got the Xiaolongbao, which is the dumplings with soup inside. So this is very traditional. I mean, it originated in Shanghai, actually in China, but Taiwan brought it to the next level, as the guide was saying. And here it's very, very famous because of a shop here in Taiwan that has so many branches around the world, and many people queues outside for come to this shop. But the tour guide said in here is as good as the one in the branch, so really, really good. So you need to open a little bit, so you let a little bit of the soup to go, and then you eat it because it's very, very hot. It was really hot, but very, 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 very good.
And Yue is actually a deity, a god in Taiwan. He is we call it the old man under the moon. He's the god of love in Taiwan, very famous. Well, in the West, you have Cupids, for example, for love, but in Taiwan, we have an old man for that, okay? It is said that he's a Chinese matchmaker, so he match people. He has a notebook that match people, different people's names. So in order to find your soulmate, we believe that you have to go to the temple to find the old man under the moon and ask for his blessings. So if you're looking for your soulmate, two of the most popular the old man under the moon in Taipei, one is in Longshan Temple, just very close to us. He is very famous. When you get to the temple, worship him, tell him who you are looking for. So you can have your criteria, okay? I'm looking for a man you know how tall, doing business, good relationship with his moms or not. You have your criteria, and then you ask for blessings from him. So you'll find your soulmate.
So what's his name?
His name is Yue Lao. So Yue actually means moon, and Lao means old. So he's the old man under the moon.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So interesting.
Yeah, we call it old man under the moon is because people saw him under the moon in the night and writing on his notebook with a lot of names on it. So why do we bring you to 7-Eleven in Taiwan, okay? Make sure we have some people can pass us. Okay, the reason for that is that Taiwanese are obsessed with convenience store. We have a lot of 7-Eleven. Well, every Taiwanese dream is to have a 7-Eleven just right like 1 minute walk to our house, okay? Because our 7-Eleven is unlike the 7-Eleven in your country. It's super powerful. You can do a lot of things in 7-Eleven actually. I can't think of, well, for example, if you want to have bubble tea midnight, you can have the bubble tea here. If you can do your hoping, you can receive your packages, parcels, there's a lot of food, of course, you can buy your concert tickets. If you want to pay for any fine, you can also pay in the machine here. Basically, a lot of things you can do in 7-Eleven. So every Taiwanese, we couldn't live without 7-Eleven, okay? So let's get into the 7-Eleven and I'll show you something. So if you are at middle of the night and you want to have like a late night drink, you can of course come to the 7-Eleven. Something very interesting is that if you want to buy any alcohol in Taiwan, you can look for something like this. This is only in Taiwan. We call it gaoliang. Actually, in the past, only the government can sell alcohol in Taiwan. So like normal stores, they are not allowed to sell. So the biggest tobacco and liquor store are owned by the government. But later on, they make it legalized, I think around 2006. And then the shop got their license and then can sell it. So if you're looking for some spirits, you can buy this. Normally we have it. It's called gaoliang. It's made with sorghum. It's very high alcohol content.
It's like
54. Very high, super high. We don't have a little cup of it with sausage. Okay, it's really nice. So I will let you explore 7-Eleven a little bit, and I'll buy you something that's I enjoy as a child, and I'll share it with you. So we will meet at the table back there, okay?
Okay.
In Taiwan, we have a Kuai Kuai culture, okay? So we believe that if you want anything to be well behaved, you put this Kuai Kuai beside it. So for example, they have the ATM machine here, and it always got stocked. They want it to behave well, so they will put Kuai Kuai next to the machine. For example, for the hospital, they have the MRI machine. They want it to always be steady, so they put Kuai Kuai after that. I have a friend who travels a lot, and she doesn't want his flight to be delayed or anything, so she always have a package of Kuai Kuai in her bag. The idea of that is that you should not eat it. You should just put it beside it, and it's going to be well behaved. Okay? So every Taiwanese know that. Here you have a blank space here. This is for you to write the name. So for example, if you want Jenny to be well behaved, you write Jenny here. Okay, if you want your computer, your laptop, you write the name of your computer and laptop here, just place beside it. So if you got the chance to visit around Taiwan, sometimes you'll see it around the cashier machine. A lot of different places have this, so pay attention to it. But this actually tastes really good. It's coconut flavored, so have a try. Shouldn't eat it, okay? This is for us to taste. And Kuai Kuai actually have a song at the back of it.
Very nice. I like Coca-Cola.
In Taiwan, we always keep the receipts. And there's a reason why. Because each receipt is actually a lottery ticket.
Oh.
So you'll see a receipt here, we have a number here. And the government, they were announce the numbers every two months. The top prize is 10 million NT dollar.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. And the lowest price is around 200. Okay, and they have 200, 400, 500, 1,000, 2,000, something like that. Okay, so we always keep the receipt. But why do our government want to put it as lottery tickets? Because they want to make sure all the shops pay tax. So if
Smart.
they can make sure that they issue a receipt, because the customer always want to ask for a receipt. As long as this is issued, then they have tax income. So this is the idea that come up with our government, and it has been around for many years. And it actually worked. But nowadays we want to, it's a bit tiring to keep all the receipts. So every Taiwanese, I'm not sure whether you pay in 7-Eleven, you will see people scanning the barcode. Every Taiwanese have a barcode, okay? And then we scan it, the receipts saved into our account. And every 2 months, it's going to check whether you win the lottery or not, automatically. If you won the lottery, then the money will be deposited to your bank account directly. So we always keep the receipts. Sell that different things, but we do have a tour me away special mix. It's not on the menu, okay? It's just for us. So it's actually a mix of herbal tea and winter melon tea. So is there anyone want to speak? Everyone good, okay? So in Taiwan, if we got sick, we have two options. We can go to regular doctor, Western doctor, or we can go to Chinese medicine practitioner. For Chinese medicine practitioner, they believe that our body have two energy. We have the yin energy and yang energy. So in order to keep us healthy, we have to balance those two energies. So for example, if you have too much yin energy, you'll have diarrhea, you'll feel cold, you'll feel pale. If you have too much yang energy, you have pimple, acne, fever, different type of signs. So we will always want to keep our energy balanced. So one of the ways to keep our energy balanced is by drinking herbal tea. So especially the traditional mixed herbal tea is for cooling down your yang energy. So especially nowadays in the summer, it's super humid and hot. So people will drink that to help us to balance our energy. So please, everyone, you will have one. And this special mix is a mix of herbal tea and winter melon tea. It actually tastes like cinnamon, but there's no cinnamon. There's no cinnamon in it. It's very special, but very refreshing.
It's delicious. It's really good.
If you're wondering what is a winter melon, that's a winter melon, okay?
So
It's
herbal tea and winter melon. Wow, guys. So for that next stop, we got this, which is kind of a dessert. It's a herbal tea mixed with winter melon. Yeah, she said that this mix they just make for us in this tour. I got to say it's very refreshing, very delicious. And she was saying that in here people go either to the traditional doctor when they are sick, or they use Chinese medicine. So they believe a lot, in the energies. And yeah, she said that the people drink this kind of drinks, like herbal teas, medicinal teas, with juices, in order to feel better. So cheers for that. I got to say, even though it has no cinnamon at all, it tastes just like cinnamon. I love it. Honestly, this one is escalating towards the top 2, top 3, but it's a drink. Wow, so much variety of things you can find at night over here, guys. So many. I think we've just been through a few, and it feels like we've been through a lot of them. So many nights markets, so many different things you can find and eat and drink and just enjoy. Even you can find shops selling you kinds of souvenirs, t-shirts, everything. It's just streets and streets, either indoor or outdoor. Really cool. Even you got things for the people gambling. The elderly just playing, and people playing even traditional video games as well.
It's in a night market, so it's actually again chewy. So because I like chewy things, outside is tapioca flour, so it's chewy, and inside the stuffing is bean paste, so it's vegetarian as well. You have a lot of different options here. You have this green one is honeydew flavor bean paste, and the white one is the white bean. Pink one is strawberry. This one under here, this is taro paste, and this is black bean. The traditional Taiwanese one is this two, the black bean one and the white bean one. Okay, have a try, please. The reason why they put ice on top of it because we want to keep it cool. This actually called cool. Well, if you translate it into English, it will be cool balls. So if you want to keep it cool, so it's chewy.
Very chewy. We're just trying out these jelly balls. Alright guys, so that was my whole experience here trying the street food in Taiwan, the street food in Taipei, and trying diverse different kinds of things throughout the night markets. I got to say that the people doing the tour were absolutely amazing and highly recommended. My top favorites, obviously the oyster omelet. I really enjoy it. I really like the potatoes, that purple one I ate, and I really like the pork brisket. It was absolutely delicious. I really enjoyed it. Those are my top three. The drink is a bonus because it's a drink, but it was really good. The tour, if you want to do this tour with these two amazing girls that I went to tonight, it's called Tour Me Away. So I'll leave you the website here, or you can check at getyourguide.com if it's easier. But Tour Me Away if you want to explore. It's amazing because it's local people actually, and they share their experiences. Who better than a local to tell you about the history of the things, interesting facts, wonderful facts that we share throughout the video. I really enjoy it. So well, this will be it guys. It was so much fun. We went through different night markets, we tried different foods, we tried traditional food as well. We even went to a 7-Eleven and they shared funny stories as well about certain products that they believe that they give good luck, and so many interesting things. So well, this is it guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be seeing you in the next video. Travel wonderful.